Okay, we got day 2 going on, and of course I just now remembered the camera, but got my son Bubba and Bobby Gowell. We're laying the foundation, or whatever you want to call it, the pad, so the cement can go on, and as you can see we got it all laid out. I picked up the plumbing stuff. I'm going to get this all laid, and then I'll dig out where I need to put the plumbing and stuff like that, and then seal it back up and make sure it's all level. Now, I'm not going to bore you with us shoveling gravel. Pretty sure everybody knows how to do all that. But I'll give you the finished product when we're done shoveling, and I start to install some of the plumbing. And I'll show you a little bit how I'm doing that. Alright. Hey Bob, this is a PG video. You can't be over there cussing, alright?
I'm not trying to, but he threw stones on me.
Alright. We'll be back.
Oh!
Alright, well, got it pretty much smoothed out. Need to clean off the top of the boards here. As you can see, I'm going to take what's a little bit leftovers and put it all around the outside edge, because it's going to have something there eventually anyway. So, and then I'm going to take in, I should have some even extra when I start putting the pipes and the drainage and all in. Now pretty much, like I said, dead center of this is going to have a drain, and it'll be sloped in from all different angles, so all the water runs to the drain. Here I'm going to have the T. It's good to always try to think things out. Think them through at least 10 times. That's what I do. And then you can go with it, because once you pour the cement, it's done, unless you want to tear cement back up. Okay, that's where the other drain's going to go. And then, let me see here. Ooh, I don't like to keep facing that thing to the ground. So then, shower, maintenance room, where everything else goes. Now, what I'm looking at is probably the door, opening in to this wall. And over here, like just a small sink with a mirror over it, so people can brush their teeth, wash their hands afterwards. And then the whole compost system over here. And then the exact opposite on this side. Compost system, sink up against that wall, like just like over there, up against that wall, and this way I gotta run my drain pipes out from there and up, and this way it'll all be underground and waiting for it to go. Other than that, that's it. Then we're waiting for the cement, and like I said, it's what was it, December whatever, 3rd, 4th, I don't know. I don't keep track of days anymore. Then I have to wait till I get, like I said, at least 2, maybe 3 nights would be best for it to cure without it be going below freezing. And right now that I know of, this whole week we're looking at 18 degrees at night, 24 degrees at night, 28 degrees, and so on. But it's middle of winter now, or winter's getting ready to begin. So I'm going to smooth this all out around here, and then I'll come back and show you. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted over here with Bobby Gall. What are you doing?
Putting that turkey back in.
Oh, okay. Now, let me show you something here. This truck has 321,000 miles on it. I only put maybe 110 on it myself, the last 110. But that is 5 tons of gravel. I'm carrying 2.5 tons of gravel on this truck with no problem. And it's only a 3/4 ton truck. So it's an F-250. So anytime somebody wants to put Ford down, hell with a Dodge and a Chevy. I'll take this Ford any day of the year. But, alright, so I'll get back to you guys. I'm going to find a tamper. I'm going to tamp all this down. Like I said, take this extra in the front and take it all around the sides, so it builds like a dam that holds the gravel in. and also holds the forms in place. As you can see, let me see. You can see here. Oh. Okay, I got about 3-4 inches going all the way around. 3 to 4 inches going underneath here. If anybody's curious why I have that set up like that, is because I want to make sure I bring the cement up to the bottom of this, because it will make it flush with this right here, and it will make it flush underneath of here, and then I'll make sure I have a nice good flat surface. So you know, when I put the walls inside, those particular areas have a nice good flat surface, and I won't have to worry about caulking and everything. But now right here, this part, there is going to be no piece of wood there, no wall or anything there. That's, like I said, going into the shower. But over there it will have. Now over here, it's going to have a divider wall from that bathroom to this bathroom. So, there you go. Like I said, let me get the plumbing in. Like I said, I'm going to find a tamper. I don't think anyone needs me to show them how to use a tamper, just like they need me to show them how to shovel gravel off of a pickup truck. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'll get back to you. Alright, my son just tamped that whole thing around. He actually did something by Bobby Gall, just sit around. That guy right there, Bobby Gall. Alright, so a lot of these fittings and everything I had left over from when I rehabbed the house in the city. I have a tendency of not throwing anything away, but right now I'm going to make a here Bobby Gall's trying to scheme up, kind of scheme over here, but I'm going to make a this is how I want to set the drain, but I'm probably only going to set it maybe a ½ inch, or let's say an inch. So I'm going to make a shoot, I had the name in my head and I couldn't think of it. Anyway, like a template or a thing that's when I set this wood, I'm going to set this wood down from that piece over there to this corner here, and that'll give me my depth right where I got to set it. So it'll be, dang, I can't think of the name of it now, but anyway, I'm going to make one. Once I get it made, maybe the name will come back to me, what you call it. Like I said, I'm not a professional doing this, so this is the way I see the easiest way to make sure I have it set for the slope and everything else on it. As soon as I get that made, I'll come back and get that on there too. Okay, I got it built. It's pretty simple. I still didn't figure out what the name was. But it's like a jig or something to just make sure it sets it in place. And all I did was just put the wood on it like this, because I gotta come from here, it's gotta be flush, from here to be flush, and that to be flush all the way around. So, but I got it set down to, it's like 1.25 inches. So I think that should be enough drop. So sets on there, and then I bring the drain to touches right on that. That'll give me a inch drop. Yeah, about 1.25 inches, but I'll bring it up higher when I go to do it, when I go to pour the cement. But the piece will be set in because the top of the drain comes off and it screws up to fit it. It was a little bit more expensive than like a normal one, but as you can see, yeah, see I have a play, so I'll have a distance to go down and go right to it. Oh, and I'm going with 2-inch drains, and then of course 1.5 inches on the other ones, and then of course they'll all get broke down and they'll go into a bigger drain coming out of the back and down to the thing. So, but you shouldn't have any problem out of that. I already start putting one piece here together. That's the Y, or oh no, it's not a Y, but anyway, it'll go from side to side. Ugh. Just like that, sitting on there. Let me see. And now, of course, I'll run the 1.5 inches out this end, and that'll split off into a T. then go to an elbow, then over to it and up, over to it and up. Then that just, the main drain that goes out the back. Pretty simple. And then of course I got to put the drains on each one of these. I'll go ahead and install those before I even start digging for the spots for them. This way I'll know exactly how far to dig and how far to put down. And pretty much as far as, you know, I just need just a small slope. It doesn't need a lot. Now you remember, water will spread out before it will actually build up. So it has to go somewhere, and before it can do that, it'll go out and it'll go down the drain. As long as I have just a small slope. I don't know what the standard of it is, but it's I mean, what's the standard, like how much pitch you need per foot or every 10 feet or something like that. I think it's a ½ inch every 10 feet. I think that's what it is. But alright, I'm going to go ahead and put these pieces together. It's pretty simple. I use the purple cleaner. I clean all the ends up, get it ready, and then you put the cement glue on it, and it pretty much goes together. So let me go ahead and get this together. It's actually getting a little bit dark here. It gets darker like 4:45, and it's actually, the temperature's starting to drop. So I just want to hurry up and knock this out and then get my butt in and get warm, and that's it. That'll be set until I get ready to get the wire mesh or whatever to put inside all of it, and it'll set until I get good weather for that. But hopefully I can get all this done before then. So talking on here and holding this camera is not letting me do any freaking work over there. So let me go ahead and get this done. I'll come back to you when I'm done. Well, as you can see, it got dark on me and it's gotten cold. I guess spreading that gravel, and of course making 2 trips to the quarry took up most of my time, but I got a lot of it in. I still got to get the other pipe to put on, and then right now I just want to get it all done, all hooked together, and then I can just mark out exactly where I got to dig at. But that's it. You got the drain here. Hope you guys can see it all. Another drain over there, and then you got the 2 parts coming up for the sink. Of course I just threw those on because all I needed to make sure it just stuck up out of the concrete, and then I can do all that when I put the wall in. But that's pretty much it, and that'll take care of showers, the sinks, and remember the toilet is a composting toilet, so it's just hooking up that back line, and like I said, and then digging it all down and making it all level, and using my template piece over there, or whatever you all want to call it, and that'll make sure I have my depth. And of course when I get it down, I'll put a level on it and make sure I just have a small slope, everything running to the main drain and out. Well, sorry it got too late on me, guys, but I'll get this video uploaded, and it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get any of that done. Maybe I'll sit down through the house and go through some of the videos and talk maybe about either my cabin or cabin number 2 or 1 or whatever, or chicken coop, or you know, etc. I need to get me a stand. I had both of my tripods break on me, so, but it's all done. That's all patted down. Plumbing and all that's all right in, except the main drain going out. And like I said, then just setting it down inside the gravel. That's pretty simple, basic how it's going to go. But I don't think, you know, I'm not teaching anybody anything new here, just showing you how I'm doing it. Alright, until next time, you guys take it easy. See ya.